So a quick demo on this, then I'll get into the step-by-step of how to set it up and get it working, and then a brief mention about the code. For this one though, I did use the file from the wiki page since it's more extensive. And of course, if you need to magnify it a bit, you can always use this, which I picked up in Mailbag 69-ish. Though I kind of think maybe one of those button magnifiers, glass ones that you just put on top would actually work just as well. So it goes through the different sizes of the text, some graphics there, some lines. And this display is actually a mono display, and then they've got a cover over top of it with the different colors. I think that's how it works. And completed. So on to the step-by-step. So since this is a step-by-step, I'll start with loading the OLED test program. I'm using the one from the wiki page, which you can find there in the corner, because it actually is more extensive and kind of looks better. The other one out of the QR file would also work, but they definitely put more into the one on the wiki page. And as usual, I started from my blank program that was loaded. So get rid of the other one. So let's make this a bit bigger. You need to load two libraries. The first one is called, they say type in SSD 1306, and then take the one for Adafruit. There we go, that one. Click install. Okay, need some other dependents currently not installed. Oh, okay, it's actually gonna load those other ones for me. In the instructions they say, also don't forget to load this one. Install all. Okay, it's installed the libraries. Now I'm just gonna go over here, pull up my libraries. Oops. And yep, there's that one. There's the other one. So yep, installed it all. And now this says usually 0x3c, but looking on the back of the module, it said 0x78. So I need to look into this. Well, the module says 78, so that's what I'm going to use. And now, let's do the first compile. So it's compiled properly. One of the reasons I use a blank program initially every time I do this is because that way I know none of the pins have been thrown into some state that might damage something I plug in. So, yep, that's the 21. That's the 22. So there you go, that's the wiring. Pretty straightforward. Now, it's time to upload. Let's get the libraries out of the way. So it's done. Oh, let's take the little screen off this thing, or the sheet off. Why aren't you doing something? It should have been working. Oh well. Now it's time to figure out why. Okay, I don't know what's on the back of the board there. They had 0x78. No, it needs to be 0x3C, and it works fine. I did go in and change a few things. They had the delays way too quick, or too quick. I'm slow, so I changed them to all to 5 seconds, and also changed a bit of the wording. So let's see what it looks like. Okay. Hello world. This is a two-tone display. There's different sizes, some graphics, some lines. The QR code one only has hello world. So yeah, using the wiki one, you get to see a lot more of the things it can do. So on to the next part. This will be a brief look at the code. There's your standard header files, one for that library and one for that library. Here's that address for the OLED, and one is the 7-bit and one is the 8-bit. I added this line in. Then down here is where you start setting stuff up, screen width, screen height. This one here is actually saying it's an I2C. Then we set up serial so we can actually send stuff out to the serial monitor. And then wire begin 2122. Obviously, this is the GPIOs. Uh, but if you, let me pull it up, go. If you look at the docs, uh, okay, begin, bracket, there's the syntax. They don't have that example. But if you do some searching around, you'll find the wire.cpp, and there's an example of it in there that it has to be an int SDA and an integer SCL. So you got to actually do a lot of searching around for stuff. Then, okay, this one here, display begin. And that's actually, by the looks of it, oh, there it is, that you need to enter in that. And then the address, oof, and then the address. So you really, if you're learning this, unless there's some really good courses out there, I think you need to actually go through lots of examples and start picking the stuff out. Clear display, that one's actually straightforward. Clear display, they talk about that. It just turns all the pixels off. Haven't actually looked for that, but it's pretty straightforward. Print line, what the F stands for, don't know. Haven't looked into it yet. Display, they've said it here, update display, and that's what they say over here, is that it just takes the stuff that's in RAM and pushes it to the SSD 1306 display. Then you get down into set text size. Well, that's actually not covered in that area. That is related to this one up here. So as I say, you need to do a lot of digging. There's probably some web pages out there that cover this stuff quite nicely. Let's get down to this one here. Again, That's going to be in that library that I just indicated. Then the one that's kind of cute, the scrolling. Oh, there we go. A bit further. Um, that there is covered in here. Oh, there it is. Start scrolling left and right. So it tells you the parameters, at least on this one. Um, so the 0x00 is the first line, and I guess that must be the last line, the start and the stop. Yeah, first row, last row. So that's it for this video. You obviously need to do a lot of searching around because all the information might be in some one spot that's very handy to look at. I haven't found it yet. Well, have a good one. Bye.